A few months ago, you cared. You showed up early. You took pride in your work. You tried to do things properly. Now, you do what's required and go home. You don't complain much. You don't argue. You just don't feel the same anymore. And if that sounds familiar, you're not alone. A lot of workers think something is wrong with them when this starts happening. Usually, it isn't. Most workers don't become disengaged overnight. It happens slowly. A little more pressure here, a little more stress there, another bill, another staff shortage, another week of trying to stretch your salary further than it can go. You start carrying work problems home, then home problems start following you to work. Your mind never really gets a break. Even on your day off, you're thinking about next week. Eventually, you're tired before the workday even starts, not physically, mentally. This is where many workers get stuck. They keep pushing through. They tell themselves it's just a rough week, then a rough month, then a rough year. Meanwhile, the pressure keeps building. The problem is that people can function under pressure for a long time, long enough that everyone assumes they're fine. But inside, something is changing. You stop expecting things to improve. You stop speaking up. You stop putting energy into things that don't seem to matter anymore. Not because you're lazy, because your mind is trying to conserve energy. That's a hidden workplace pattern many people never recognize. At first, disengagement is almost invisible. You still come to work, you still complete tasks, you still look productive from the outside, but emotionally, you have started pulling away. You stop volunteering ideas, you stop caring about small improvements, you stop taking ownership of things you once cared about. The enthusiasm disappears first, then the motivation, then the connection. After a while, the effects spread beyond work. Small issues irritate you more than they should. You feel mentally drained all the time. You start looking forward to the end of the day before it even begins. Sometimes you spend money just to feel better. Sometimes you isolate yourself. Sometimes you convince yourself that every workplace is the same. The pressure becomes so normal that you stop noticing how much it's affecting you. That's when disengagement becomes a lifestyle instead of a temporary reaction. The first step isn't forcing yourself to be more motivated. Most workers have already tried that. The real question is, what pressure have you been carrying for too long? Be specific. Is it money stress, workload, lack of support, uncertainty about the future, feeling unappreciated? You can't reduce pressure you haven't identified. Try something simple. At the end of the week, write down the three things causing you the most stress, not 10 things, just three. Most workers carry everything together in one big mental pile. That's what makes it feel overwhelming. When you separate the pressure, you start seeing what is actually draining your energy. And sometimes the biggest source of stress isn't what you thought it was. This is why structure matters more than motivation. When everything feels mixed together, stress feels bigger. When you start organizing what's affecting you, things become easier to manage. Most workers don't need more discipline. They need more clarity around what's creating the pressure in the first place. Financial pressure and emotional exhaustion usually show up in behavior long before workers talk about them. Disengagement isn't usually about laziness, and it isn't usually about attitude. Most of the time, it's the result of pressure that has been building quietly for too long. Financial stress, burnout, frustration, emotional exhaustion. When enough pressure piles up, people stop engaging the way they used to, not because they don't care, because they're tired. If you have been feeling disconnected lately, understanding the pressure behind it is the first step towards regaining control. In the next video, being busy is quietly destroying your productivity. We'll explore why so many workers feel exhausted all day but still feel like they're falling behind. Follow Work Smart Jamaica for practical workplace and money insights that reflect real Caribbean working life. Most workplaces never explain these patterns properly. That's why Work Smart Jamaica exists. And behind the scenes, we're building a Caribbean leadership toolkit designed around the realities workers, supervisors, and future leaders face every day. Stay informed, stay protected. Don't just work hard, work smart. Know your rights, Jamaica.